Good afternoon. It's been a very busy day on the charts. Currently looking at the 5-minute time frame, and we definitely have a lot going on, so I'm just sort of like taking my time, not really trying to rush into anything. I do favor going short than going long. I'm just waiting to see the market tap into this buy side up here around 4425, and then I'm going to look to see if we can go short around that mark. If we just go to the hourly time frame, this is the Emini, by the way. So hourly time frame, we've had this run into sell side down here, and then we've had a bit of a retracement come in. We took out this buy side on the 1 hour time frame, and we traded into this new week open gap up here. We then broke down, had a shift in structure underneath these lows, and then the markets traded back into this 1 hour gap in here. So if we just study this real quick, we can see that when we took out this buy side, we've practically got the 2022 model. So run on buy side, shift in structure underneath these lows, and then a run into a fair value gap to go short. So if you was on a 1 hour time frame, some people may have sold short from this gap up here, and we can see we're just sort of getting a bit of a return up to that. So a lot of the time when we get a run into a fair value gap, we will trade away from it, we can rebound back into it and then go back down if we're bearish. So I'm interested in this buy side liquidity pool up here on the lower time frames being taken. So that would be just a return back to this 1 hour inefficiency, and then I want to look to see if we get a market structure shift to go short. Let's just have a quick look at the weekly. You can see that past 1 to 3 weeks we've been trading down, and I would expect this week to continue that momentum. I'd like to see this 4335 level traded to, so I've got that noted as a potential draw, which is just here. So I'd like to see the market tap into that, and I'm sort of seeing the first couple of days of this week, so Monday and Tuesday, sort of like the manipulation phase of power free. So we've got accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So when we opened, we traded up, and then I believe like towards the end of the week I'd like to see it trade towards these levels down here. So either today or tomorrow I'd like to see that in price action, showing that we can sort of take a short. But at the moment obviously this week's bullish, so I'm just being a bit wary of that, because we could just continue to seek buy side as well. But on these lower time frames, this is what I'm looking at right now. So I just want to see a run above that high. If we don't get that, and I see we start to sort of reject from here, I may look to jump in a short. So which we've treated this on the 5 minute as an inversion fair value gap. So we've traded through that inefficiency, reacted from it, and we're most likely going to seek that buy side. And if we just drop to a 1 minute time frame, we can see how that looks very suspect up here. So that is most likely going to get taken out. So yeah, I'd want to see a run above this and then a setup to go short. Obviously this is a buy right here as well, but I'm not going to try and buy it. I don't want to look to get into any counters or anything like that. I'm just looking for my clean setups, and it looks like we're going to definitely run out that buy side. So I'm going to come back to the video shortly and then see if I get a setup to go short. Also forgot to mention on this 1 hour time frame, if we zoom in, we can see that we've got like this trend line forming right here. So retail going to be seeing that as opportunities to go long, so I'd look to capitalize on that and take out these lows. So we can see a good example of it right here on the 15-minute time frame, where the market has this trend line up here, and then just before the open we slammed down, took out everyone that would have thought this is going to be respected. So I'd be looking to sort of get the same kind of effect on this 1 hour time frame. We haven't violated these lows yet, so it's definitely an opportunity that we could take out this sell side down here, trade into these new week open gaps again, and potentially violate these lows. I'm not saying that's going to happen in this session, but towards the end of the week we could definitely see that. So these lows right here. Alright, so I took a little loss here. I was looking at this uptrend on the 1 minute chart. I was hoping we'd get a violation of that back down into sell side liquidity. The gold level at the top is 4437, which is the new week open gap, and I believe we've traded to that now. But yeah, I was seeing this as a short. I had my stop at 4432, and did look like the trade was going to work for a little while. I like the fact that we just taken buy side liquidity, and because I was bearish, that's one of the reasons I got into the trade. Obviously you can see my annotations that I'm marking out now. I wanted to see displacement below that low, and then I was going to try a pyramid entry to take out sell side liquidity at 4401, but unfortunately price traded through the 4429 level and then just took my stop. So yeah, that's my trade for the day. Yeah, just a minor little loss. I was trading 4 micros, so yeah, not really a big loss, very minor, but just sticking to my trading plan, and that's my day done.